And we are so happy to have her in studio.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I'll go straight to Carol and say that your brand has become very synonymous with elegance and African inspired design. So how would you describe your personal, would you describe your personal lifestyle, philosophy, and how does it influence your day-to-day work? Number one, genuinely, guys, look at our socials. You'll understand what you mean.
In the African community, our lifestyle is entwined into even our culture, regardless of how modern you become. Look at even where our parents live. Look at where most of us call shags. The way things are done there, that does not change.
Yes.
And even when the young people are coming and getting married, and you look at their weddings, you'll see the perspective.
Yes.
It's strengthening, So if that can be brought into who we are, and what we wear, then we don't lose our culture, which is the most unique thing that we have as Africans. So my brand continuously blends who we are into what we wear. Something, from home, something from who we, what we represent ourselves in terms of tribe and origin.
Yeah.
And then something from the West, but all combined into who we become as we get educated, so that we don't lose that cultural aspect. And we continue to tell the story with the product here.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's so great having you here.
Thank you. It's beautiful. Women looking nice on Saturday morning.
Thank you.
It's a reason to dress up.
Yeah. So I think it's red without realizing that we're celebrating Christmas today.
Christmas.
So I'm happy that I'm in this room right now.
Sure. So as a social entrepreneur, tell us about your journey to that. You're definitely disruptive, by all means, for you to be on this show today. We invited you here because of what you're doing in the social space. So, could you tell us what you're doing with women? And your brand is big, Carol. Tell us about that.
Thank you. So, social entrepreneur. So, of course, everything starts with the business. And then you take a very intentional decision to become a social entrepreneur. Not everyone is a social entrepreneur.
Correct.
Yeah, sure.
And it means every single time you're transacting, you consciously must ask yourself, so where is the social aspect in the business that I'm doing today? So for me, being a social entrepreneur in the fashion industry is a very intentional decision to include and to make sure there's participation across different spheres of who we are. So you'll find, for example, I dress women as a core. I'm not saying I don't dress men, but most of them, my clients are women. And the women in Kenya the first thing they'll do is tell you why they need a dress. They're either going to a wedding or to a burial, or they're going to a funeral, or someone is changing their wardrobe.
Yeah.
And then when you go back to the why and how you will design it, they will tell you, it's a Kikuyu wedding. Please make sure that you pick for me the right colors, Or it's a wedding and these guys are Luos, and this is how they dress. Therefore, I want to do this. So that factor that it still goes back to the social being. That is what is the reason why every single thing we do in business entrepreneurship needs to connect back to the socials.
Wow.
Then when you look at the spending, where is the money being spent? The money is being spent when you're doing something social. In the fashion industry, if I dress up to go and eat food, I dress up to go out, I dress up to go to a social event. So connecting social entrepreneurship with into what I do today is a way of life.
It's such a brilliant way of looking at it. Do you know every time we talk about social entrepreneurship, it always goes back to you're doing business, you're empowering a community, you're in exchange for money, or fine, you're working with these women who are doing beads and beadwork, and you're impacting the society. But I like your view. It's business, but you have to connect with the social side first before it makes you the money, or the money is where that social, in that social
and
space.
you make a decision, a conscious decision, and say, I will produce here, but I can also produce here. It will cost me less to produce here. It will cost me more to produce here.
Yeah.
So if it costs you more to produce here, then you go and say, fine, if this is an intentional decision for me to actually increase my cost of production, but I can trace where my impact has gone.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's a very conscious decision. There are many people confuse it with CSR. It's business for purpose.
It's business for purpose.
Yes. So at the end of the day, the P&L has to read all the factors of making money for the business to be sustainable.
Sure.
You understand? But there's nothing wrong with saying my path, I can trace, I can see who, since I started working with them, this is where they are, this is where they were. You understand? That is social entrepreneurship. And I would encourage that as many people as possible, because you already are trading anyway. Can you make sure that at least you socially connect so that we can be independent?
Even for sustainability, actually.
Yes, and if you trace, it's more fulfilling. If you go back and say, I started here, these ones who are doing this, now they are doing this.
Yes.
You actually have more reason to keep going.
Wow.
True. Caroline, over the years, I just want to know, because your brand has been there for long
time ago.
True, you have. You're impactful in the fashion industry in Kenya. So we are curious, what lifestyle habits or routines have helped you stay grounded and creative during the busiest seasons? Even now, over the holidays, we are sure Caroline Kinoti is.
We have so many rashes
and all that. We are curious.
Okay, grounded. So first of all, the fashion industry is a glamour zone. We all know. And we carry a certain notion of this is just how you're supposed to look. For me, my grounding factor is when I go to a place like Turkana, and you fit in, you eat from the sufurias, you sleep on the floor, you are one of them. And then when I come from there, I'm in a 5-6-star hotel running a high-end fashion show. Just being able to swing from those two extremes comfortably, without shame, without having to wonder what people will think about me. For me, that's my grounding factor. And I really love the ability to be able to shamelessly fit in without even worrying about that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
getting to Christmas. It's the Christmas season. What does Christmas look like for Carol Kinoti? What is Christmas like for you?
Reflective. Because when everything is said and done, it's just about sharing. Christmas is about sharing. Because even when you look at the habits we have socially as Kenyans, we're out celebrating and sharing and singing and dancing. All that is about sharing. And you share what you have. It could be your time. It could be Thanksgiving because of how hard the year was. You're still sharing. So how do we express ourselves during this season? By giving. So there's one synonymous thing about Christmas season. It's extending something to someone. It could be love, it could be a gift, it could be. So my Christmas for me is a reflection of how the year has been, and how the gatherings, and where is it that I think I should place myself to be able to say thank you, who with, and resting the work brain,
Exactly.
By being a bit more social, but I retreat back to family, because at the end of the day, family is Christmas. Right? Family is Christmas. So I in silence, I watch back into family, but I receive and give quite a bit. And this is what influenced my decision to develop a gift kit, because we are going to our families back to our moms and we take something home with them. And we are also asking, do they need money? Do they have money? So the Fashion on the Road Empowerment Kit for this season is to tell people, look, this gifting way if you make it intentional, you not only have put money in their pockets by giving them work to do, therefore they are independent, but you can also take the same gift back to your mother. You understand? And you can ask your mom, in this process, please get yourself checked for HPV. You understand? You have a table linen, but just go to Lancet Laboratories or take this gift, which is a coupon, and get yourself tested.
Wow.
If you're tested for HPV in good time, they can see whether you are pro-cancer, cervical cancer, and you can get treatment in good time. So let's be intentional on how we gift. I know we like to have a drink. There's nothing wrong with that. But have something that your mom will see and have something that will, get you as a woman get checked.
Yes.
So as much as we are talking about HPV testing with Samba Lancet and Oxygen and Standard Media here, we're also saying, can we as girls get ourselves aware of our health, especially when it comes to sexual reproductive health. So this campaign is to envelop and make you guys and make ourselves aware that let's go on holidays for medical checkups. Let us talk about our sexual health. Let's talk about what's going on in your menopausal life. Let's talk about, are you okay? Am I okay?
Mental health.
Yes, and mental health. What does okay mean for a girl? You understand?
Yes.
It could be just telling you you're beautiful today.
No.
Or it could be telling my girlfriend today, we're not going to have the bottle of wine. Let's go to Samba Lancet and get our HPV checked. Tested. It's a gift that no one will ever forget. You can imagine one day if you say, if I did not receive this gift, I would never have known that
there was cancer. There was cancer in me.
There was cancer in me. Can you just imagine that? So I'm asking that we intentionally think about what really matters, and our health is our wealth. So fashion is a conversation that happens every single moment of your life, because when you wake up in the morning, you're on sheets. Those bed sheets is fashion.
It's fashion.
You go shower, that soap is fashion. You put your makeup, you pick the lotion is fashion. You pick your dress is fashion. You ask your husband how I look, you're having a fashion conversation. You come down and stop by the mirror, you're having a fashion moment. All that is about fashion, whether you like it or not. Even the men who think they should not talk about it, they live it. So I believe this is the best platform to talk about our health. Because through fashion, you'll check whether your dress fits. The reason why the dresses don't fit, why? Is it who has expanded? It's me. Is it the dress that has shrunk, or is it you has expanded? You understand?
No comment.
And then when you're asking, why doesn't the dress fit? What happened the last 3 months? You understand? Sometimes you could be gaining weight just because you're not well.
So the gift can be a gym.
Yes, it can be a gym.
So subscription.
I know. So our gifts are curated in collaboration. We're running a campaign since November for encouraging 100 CEOs to join the caravan. Joining the caravan is think about what it is that should go into the gift box with us. Think about which community that needs to be visited by you. And you go and have a conversation with them about their women, their wellness. Come on board. Let's curate something that will be more meaningful and that will be more impactful, especially when it comes to our health. Our health at the end of the day.
Carol, I'm looking at the traditional way of gifting. What do you think was, how have we always gifted? I'd say that. And how transformative do you think this is going to be now when we elevate this? And I'm loving that we're actually talking about it. How do you think thoughtful gifting comes in? How have we traditionally gifted?
I'll twist your question. So then the answer will come straight away. How do we gift in Kenya, and when do we gift in Kenya? We will gift when someone is unwell, because we're saying sorry, isn't it?
Yes.
We will, and that's why you have that bucket right next to Nairobi Hospital
with flowers and juice
and fruits and stuff like that. So that's a moment when you think about a gift. When you have a loved one, when you're expressing love, when you're saying, I love you, and this thing reminds me of you. That's a moment to think about gifting. When you are saying, you thank you, or I celebrate you because you're getting married. That's a moment of gifting.
Yeah.
When you are celebrating International Women's Day, when you are telling a colleague that she is successful and I celebrate you.
Yeah.
When a company is saying thank you to the clients that supported them, all those opportunities.
Birthdays.
Graduations.
Yeah.
The opportunities are endless. And when those things are happening, money is changing hands. True or false?
True.
Economy is moving. So if we could just use those moments to say, whatever we gift needs to have been curated by a Kenyan, by an artisan, it's locally made, then we will definitely strengthen our creative economy. You understand? So the difference between most of the products that you see that are made by artisans and made in the fashion industry, the only barrier is standardization. Because if you go to a corporate organization today, they will want same gifts, 50 of them, same size, and they don't want your clients to call back and say, hizo vitu zote ziraruka. So that's the fear they have when it comes to locally made products. So Fashion on the Road Africa's role is to make sure that the gifts that we promise people that are in this box have been checked through standardization. We have partnered with certified organizations because of climate related conversations. We can trace the source, therefore we are sure that they are ethically produced. So all the factors that come with where the world's conversation about the social development goals are being looked after. And that is why the box is certified. That's why the box has been standardized. Just so that the promise for the brand is maintained and kept. So mine is to ask that the communities that we are working with are empowered to be able to benefit through upskilling. To get an opportunity to gift during a full year season with the opportunities I've just given you with the corporate organizations. Or with you and I.
And does thoughtful gifting have to be expensive? Do you think it has to be expensive?
Do you think? No. Do
you remember saying that you say it's a thought that counts?
It's the thought that
Do you remember? And maybe people would interpret it with, okay, it doesn't have to be expensive, or I can just pick anything, or it as long as it's cheap. But I thought about you. So for me, yes, the thought that counts. Did I think about who made it? It doesn't have to be expensive. So there are very many ways of joining the caravan in our case. It could be a shout out, like what you're talking about here. You're shouting out and telling people, let's do this. You thought about us. You thought about it. You understand? It could easily be, I have a community I've thought about, and I'm going to make sure that this time they're able to be skilled to give.
Wow.
You have given to them. You understand? It is calling out those that need to be tested. That's gifting. As long as you've thought about it and you're extending it to someone and they're not paying for it, it's a gift.
So in your space, Caroline, what roles do handcrafted and locally made items play in meaningful gifting, and how can we uplift these local artisans this season, Christmas season? And who are you working with? Who are these?
I'm working with women in the communities. There are some areas where the youth play a part, especially because when it comes to industrialization, then the youth are the best between 18 and 35 that go to employment. You understand? But our women, our mothers are the ones who tell you where their youth is, because those are their children, right? So we start the conversation with the mothers in the villages where they are with the craft that they know. We don't try to change the norms too much. If it's a Maasai's, it's a beadwork. If it's a Kambas, it's a some weaving process, so we try not to get off the rail. So what we do is we organize the women in groups of 15. We make sure there's a leadership pattern, that is a chair, secretary, and treasurer, and then they open a bank account because this is a business conversation. So we look at what it is that they're doing. We make sure that it's something that will be bought alongside our strategy. And then we standardize it. We teach them how to invoice. We make sure a sale happens. We make sure that they deliver on time.
Yeah.
And the product meets the market.
Exactly.
So I would call it value addition linked to markets. We have a community in Kajiado of 45 women. 45 women means groups of 15 by 3. We, through many other relationships and partnerships, we have visited and engaged with farmers in different counties. And as long as you're a creative, any conversation is about value addition.
Yeah.
Because our clothes come from cotton, right?
Yes.
Our cosmetics come from byproducts that are of food. Our leather comes from skin and hides from goats. You understand? So there is an opportunity to have a fashion or a product in every community that we engage with.
Yeah.
But at the moment, we have a heavy presence in Kajiado, we have a heavy presence in Turkana and in Samburu, and the women in prisons. Yes.
Okay.
So in short, we are everywhere. If you engage with a gift, you can easily request for a community that you have a soft spot for, and we will work with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Christmas gifting.
Christmas
I think we go back to that, like, thoughtful giving. And you've spoken about, being thoughtful means that, you go beyond the normal kind of gifting. And in a world of impulsive buying right now, there are so many commercialized festivities around the corner. How can people make their gifting more intentional and meaningful at this time?
Hashtag gift with purpose.
Again, gift with purpose.
Gift with purpose.
Don't just buy anything.
Yeah.
What do you give to children?
Children will tell you what they need. In our case, we have the big daddies. The big daddies are wearable fleece that they used to play around. Kenya has different seasons. And curated gifts for a specific need will be made based on the buyer's requirement. If we have an arrangement with you and you're a corporate organization and you've mapped out the seasons you want to gift, including where kids are involved, we will put together a gift that works for you as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So in an ideal situation, or rather in a situation where maybe I'm just thinking of gifting my 80-year-old, what should I have in that gift box?
Empowerment kit.
Yeah.
Toys, dolls.
Toys,
yes, yeah. We have a community in Kilifi that we have curated dolls with. So that's like an African doll.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful story right there.
Yeah.
You can give to an 8-year-old child.
Yeah. And what I'm hearing from you is, let's keep it local. Let's buy local. Let's gift local.
Let's be authentic.
Be very authentic. Have the community in mind as you think of the gift to get your loved ones, or the gifts to get your loved ones this festive season. Yeah.
It's been. I mean, now you know that if you're looking to get someone something special, you can always reach out to Caroline.
Yeah, sure.
Now, there is something that we have not done, Becky, and I want us to take a short break, and then I'll come back, and I'm gonna give you this or that.
This or that.
I'm gonna give you this or that.
Yes. And I forgot to ask you what your pink is.
Oh, my pink is my daughter.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tell us about her.
She's 24, and I look at her and I'm thinking, when I was 24, I wish I was exactly like her. She is living with me now, which is the gift that I have for 2024 because she's been 2025 because she's been away for a while.
Wow.
So just waking up in the morning and asking her, what do you think I should wear? And she's like, Mom, that's the one. I like the color. That's my gift. That's my pink.
That's your pink.
Yeah.
We love that. And thank you so much for being on our show today.